What is up, guys? Welcome back to IsaacTube HD. Isaac here with that special video for you guys today. As you guys know, I did a Lego City set video yesterday, and today, and I did mention a surprise video for you guys. It's something that Lego was in the process of doing, especially for the Ninjago sets for you guys, as knowing we have a different size and certain weapons, different shapes. But today I'm going to teach you guys a Lego technique that you guys can try at home instead of waiting around to buy Legos. So this Lego technique is really inspiring because I literally wanted my own. I was so picky on how Lego did their blade, how do you say it? It's like a blade that has the little piece that connects to that dragon sword. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's this little dragon sword piece with the hilt. Yeah, so it's that dragon hilt. And technically I really wanted a sword that can actually look like Kai Sword of Fire from Dragon's Rising Season 1. So this is what I personalized look like. This is what it looks like. And if you guys can tell the difference between the original one and this homemade one, let me know. I'm actually about to show you guys the two difference. Does that look different to you guys? Does it look different? You guys can tell the original blade with the handle and one without the handle? Because it is both swords, but this sword is modified. So technically all I did was I cut half of the actual hand piece. As you guys can tell, I really did cut it off or whatever. And it's pretty much just it was cut off. I basically cut it off and tried it on with the sword, and it basically just worked. But the way I did that was I grabbed one of those studs that have a hole in it and I put the katana in it, and all I did was I cut from the exact lining where that and the bottom of the stud is, and just cut it off, because it actually because if you guys see how mine was cut from here and you put the stud inside, it shows that it's actually the correct size, almost similar to it, but you guys can see. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did this, and you guys can do this to the katana at a different size. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about by sizes of the sword, this is what I mean. I made the blade smaller, and I made another version of it. Whoops, I kind of dropped that. I literally made a smaller version of the katana. You guys can see that. It looks like a freaking dagger knife. But anyways, this is just a tutorial on how to do your own katana shapes and sizes, or katana sizes and modifications. So this is Kai's original sword that I made, and I did it by actually cutting the sword piece. So pretty much I do have a time-lapse video for you guys to watch, but I'll actually show you guys slow motion-ish, normal speed on how to do it. If you guys want a certain size for your ninja, depending if they're big, short, or small, this is just the video for you guys. Yeah, let me show you guys first how I did it, and basically after that I'm gonna post the time-lapse video for it. So what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna grab your Lego katana. You're gonna get the normal size from any Lego Ninjago set you have of extra pieces, or if you guys have extra katana pieces, grab gold, gray, silver, whatever color you have, grab a certain katana. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna basically want to shape the size of it. You always shape the size of it based off the angle it's going off from. And this is where you might want to get parent supervision of. If you guys are just kids, teenagers, make sure you guys have adult supervision for this one. You're gonna use a knife, and you're just gonna align it from the edge of the sword, and you're gonna go down based on that same angle, and you're just gonna stop at a point, and you're gonna go on the flat surface you have at a table, and you're gonna make a line. For me, it's kind of different. I can't really show you guys. It's all I gotta do is lightly push pressure and just make a line out of it. So the one I want to make basically would be this style 2. I kind of labeled all my blades to each different styles. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys see that like that? Yeah, I kind of used Sharpie to label it. So pretty much we're gonna do that one. It's a half of a half, but this is my stencil. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hold each sword by the handles to corner, as you guys can tell the sizes. I'm gonna hold them side to side like this, as so. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna hold them like sideways as so. And I'm gonna just basically cut the exact line and just mark it. So it's gonna be kind of hard and difficult. It'll be a little difficult at first to newers who are like wanting to make their own. But this is kind of like a technique that I think LEGO is in the process of making, as I said, for the new Ninjago sets that have been coming out. So yeah, so as you guys can tell, I have it right here. I'm gonna combine my smallest blade to the tallest blade, and I'm just gonna cut like a whole indent. Alright. What I do is just cut it. I don't know if that's the right size. I think I did it. So yeah. That is the indent that I made. I don't know if you guys can see it up close. There you go. If you guys can see that little indent line that I made on the katana, that's the shape and size how I want my blade to be. What you're gonna do, you're gonna have that parent or guardian grab their sharp blade. Don't use a kitchen knife; it never works. Use a hardware like working knife, like a crafting blade. You're gonna just like immediately just cut that piece off. There we go. Oh snap. It's a little okay. It's a little okay. And there you guys have it. We have our new sized Lego sword. It doesn't have to be quite identical to the blade. I think I just made it like a bit shorter, but it's fine. It's closest to the same shape I had. What we're gonna do next, after you have your cut blade, you're gonna grab your nail filers or like a sandpaper, and you just like kind of like want to use like the rough side and just like kind of like rough it out to like how you want to like mold it ish. And you're just gonna keep on doing this until you have like a certain like soft like surface like the swords normally do, or like molded. So what we're gonna do is this. It's gonna take you about like a few minutes just to do. Once you guys have that soft like feeling on your tip of the sword, go ahead and use the like the smoother side and just like file it out, like just make it smooth. And then you can if you can see some pieces like sticking out from the blade, you could also use the rough side to like kind of take those off and then just smooth it out again. Alright, so there we go. Now that it's similar to my first stencil, you could either keep the blade with the handle, or unless you want to like use it just like for the dragon hilt blade, like with this one. Does that look good? No. So what you're gonna do next to make your own sized blade, you're gonna use one of those studs with a hole. I don't know if you can see like that. And you're gonna push it through the handle, like normal. Use that parallel guardian and have them use that blade again once more time. And you're just gonna basically go to like the edge of the stud with that blade, and you're gonna basically just cut around it, like twist it, elevate it. Try not to cut the stud, but if it cuts like a little shard of it, it's okay. You're just gonna like cut with the handle, and you're gonna like basically make a certain size for it. You're gonna keep doing this until you actually cut the whole blade off. Be careful not to cut yourself, you guys. It is for safety. Scary. But yeah, as you guys can tell, this is what it should look like when you cut it off from the end piece, and this is what it should look like when you don't have that handle hilt piece no more. But yeah, all I did was I went in circles and I kind of like pushed it in a little bit, like just like be able to cut it off, or you just like won't have to push it just straight through, because that's how I made my first mistake of getting my own cut. But pretty much that's basically how it works for that one. We have our handle hilt sword. What you're gonna do again is basically take off the stud. You're gonna grab that filing item you have, and you're just gonna make it smoothen out to the way you like it. And let me remind you guys, it's not that hard to do. It's just you have to be real patient with it. It's just technically just hard, basically. You have to smooth out all your sides. Like, people would say we don't have the patience for Legos, but if you have the patience, this is just the right video technique you should be watching. And if you don't have the patience, just do it like how I did in the speed flashy mode. It's technically hard, not hard. It is something I have been doing for some time because I kind of wanted to adjust my Legos a bit. and I've kind of done it for like certain Lego swords katanas because I use them for like this show that I've been telling you guys about called Reboot the Guardian Code. It is on Your Truly's Netflix and it's watchable. If you guys don't have it, just look it up on YouTube and you'll know what I mean. What you're gonna do now that you have it all smoothened out, you're gonna put that stud back inside and you're gonna put the dragon hilt to it, and there you have it. You have your own sized Lego katana from the show and from the newest Lego sets you guys have. I know Lego's already making this, but it might be a different size for that. So if you compare the two, if you actually have one of those swords from the sets, then most likely compare it and let's see how it's different from what I've been doing. I've been doing this for some time. It's not like long time, but I've been doing it for just a little bit. But this is technically how I have done it basically. But yeah, I really think it's cool. I like it. I kind of want to make more, but yeah, this is how you do it, like just normal mode. But if you guys want to watch a time-lapse video, I'm going to be basically putting the camera downwards so I can show you guys how I actually cut it and stuff. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and see you guys right after the video. We are back from the time lapse, and I just wanted to show you guys from the time lapse what I actually did for two of the swords, because I had a total of 4 to show you guys. For 2 of them, I did them just regular, but I made them shorter, just like the ones from Ninjago, from the newest Dragon's Rising, sets. I didn't want to adjust the handle on this one, that's why I did a different one. So we have these 2. We have the same one from the Ninjago, like the Ninjago sword, but just the handle is half chopped off. And then I made the smallest one, like a dagger. Same thing, is just handles chopped off. It actually looks like one of the knives from like that's like accessory set that we get from the Ninjago characters. Like I believe it's from like half of the stuff we use. It's like they had them in Prime Empire, they had them in Forbidden Spinjitzu, Legacy sets. It's kind of a lot. They actually created a katana just for like the no handle one, and it's able to be connected to like an actual katana sword, like the dagger like this. That's why they made the accessories just for that. But yeah, so I kind of like these 2, like it's just for the new Ninjago sets. Like Lego is literally in the process of doing more stuff for Lego, and I just wanted to share with you guys how to do it before they even did it. So this is just how I have it. But yeah, as well as, for my Kai figure, I have the original size. And I tend to keep the original size from how I first started. But yeah, it works with any figure. I have my little me, Jack Davis from the Lego Hidden Side. It could be used as like a, kind of like a dagger, like kind of thing as well. I can use the original like sword as well. Let me just fix that real quick. So it's kind of like, you guys can tell like how it works and how actually it's compared to the Lego sets. So pretty much I just wanted to show you guys that all for today, and it works with any colored Lego katana if you guys didn't know and if you guys wanted to know. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for me sharing with like my knowledge of like Legos kind of thing, of what I'm working with. And with this technique, you can work with anything else, as well as these little like what's it called? It's like those Technic connectors. I did cut the same piece just like that, because compared to a longer one, it makes the gun shorter. Like I made a grappler just like Aaron's, just in my own colors for that figure. And for Dragon's Rising, I did an arrow blade just from season 4. It's just like other ideas I have. So pretty much, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming on today's video and staying tuned for it. If you guys are brand new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button with the bell notifications and be notified of every video I make. And if you're already currently subscribed, don't forget to click the like, comment, share buttons with all friends and family, whoever loves Legos in general this time. Not just Lego Ninjago, not just Lego City Collectors. because I'm actually kind of getting into like Star Wars sets and like more sets, because, you know, just for certain things is what I'm interested in. But still, if you guys like Leyland Jago sets or CMF and City sets. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's, you know, like knowledge channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.